you have a great affinity with all your UK fans, right? It must be great to come and play again.
Hey, you know what? I've made no bones about it. England has been one of my favorite countries from the moment I landed on this soil back in 1984. And you guys have accepted us with open arms, you know. So for me to play Hyde Park again, you know, everybody's making a big deal about this noise restriction thing, you know. I will play notoriously loud that day. I promise you. I will make sure that I turn my amp up louder than I've ever done before, just to piss everybody off. So that's my commitment to our fans, you know. I don't know if the PA or the people around the park will be pissed off or not, but so be it.
I'm looking forward to seeing the hugest amp ever. Just
Really? I was just a massive stack of amplifiers, you know. And people are just, wow.
And are you looking forward to it at the Isle of Wight? Obviously, you're playing, you're headlining one of those nights again, a very historic festival. So it must be great to go and be one of the headliners on there, because it's a special feeling, festivals.
You know, I guess, but I've never felt competition. I guess, even as an artist, I think, I've never really felt a competition with anybody else. I think that we're running our own race, interestingly enough. I think it's almost like if you get into that competition race with somebody else, you're not really being yourself. You're kind of drifting into their lane a little bit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, all you can do is really the best you can do. So if you look at, I mean, personally, that's the way I've always looked at it. If you're doing it that way, and then, you know, if somebody jaunts ahead of you in that particular race, well, they do. And then a year later, you're ahead of, you know, it's just, you know, it's about how the songs are affecting people, and that's what's going on. So, you know, festivals are nice because you get to see everybody. You get to see other acts. You know what I mean? You get to actually experience, I mean, you know, I had a great, the last time we played Hyde Park, Kings of Leon played the night before us, man. And I showed up, and Jimmy Page and I, you know, we're hanging out and watching Kings of Leon, just going, yeah, this is great, ain't it? And I thought they were fabulous. So that's the kind of fun. And then Springsteen was the night, and, you know, I was up on stage watching him, and he just killed it. So, I mean, you know, that's the kind of fun of what a festival situation is really like. You know, it's just a little more, it's actually looser in that respect. You know.
And the weather problem over here, does it matter when you're up there and you see everyone in the rain, or does it kind of get that community spirit of bringing everyone together? Because when I saw Bruce last year, absolutely.
Let me tell you, it works both ways. I mean, you know, us being such a touring act in Europe over the past 25 years, I mean, you know, like I remember playing in Austria once in June and it snowed. You know, usually playing in Switzerland in July, it will be 50 degrees and raining. So, you know, I mean, it rained buckets on us, and where was the gig? In the Olympic Stadium in Germany last year, and nobody left, 72,000 people, and we got soaked, and we had a wonderful time. So it doesn't, you know, especially in Europe, I don't think it really bothers people. I think that they're kind of used to the weather themselves, and you just kind of, as long as you don't mind getting wet either. And John and I are always in the front of the stage, so we're completely soaked from the guys that have like, you know, the keyboard player and, you know, the bass player and the drummer, they all have a roof over their heads, but we're just out there with the people getting soaked, and I think people appreciate that, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, these shoes, wear rubber shoes. That's all you got to do. You don't get.
Oh yeah, be very careful.
You gotta, yeah. You don't want to get zapped.
No one's
Yeah, what happened? Richie Sambora got fried on stage in Hyde Park.
Richie, it's awesome.
I would be a legend.
It would be a way to go.
It would be. Hey, listen, if you're gonna go as a rock and roll star.
Hey, thanks for your time today.
My
Great
pleasure.
to see you.